Victory. Fumble. Repeat. It always came back.
Dad!
Okay, here we go, throw it!
Yeah.
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
Nice.
And welcome here to Dixon High School. We're here for some volleyball tonight as the Lady Bulldogs host the Lady Warhawks from Bourbon. Dixon has 1 win on the season. Bourbon is 0 and I think 10 or 11. We are going to start the JV contest here. And as both teams get ready, we'll be back after this 30-second PSA. Both teams come out, and as usual, the visitors will have the ball first. We have the customary wave to each other. For Dixon, we have Jenny Matlock, Tristan Matlock, and in the middle, I can't quite see what the number is yet. First point goes to Bourbon, as I still don't see what number she is. Behind her is number 11, though. That is Kaylee Gavin. I should move the camera there. And followed on Dixon, so 2-0. It's been a fun day with allergies and things. After a good rest, they died down a little bit. It's bad, and you can see Colin jumping around. Third broadcast for volleyball, and trust me, I have taken no lessons and done no studying on volleyball yet, so there may be some errors in my calling of things. It's alright though. See how it works. Just like that, we have a 5-0 lead here. Bourbon is on top. Bourbon in the blue, Dixon in the red. We do have our lower cam today. We have a roving travel camera now. And both these teams are doing a great job so far, as Bourbon will get a 7-0 lead after that. Number 3 once again with the serve. And Bourbon's taking a commanding lead here so far. Bourbon is throwing a shutout right now as they lead 9-0. Sure, that looked like that was in. As the judge down there kind of ducked out of the way, but like the shot was in. And Bourbon is still throwing a perfect game right now. And we're going to have a timeout. We're back after this 1 minute PSA.
Coronavirus? I am worried, Gassa. It's only old people dying from that.
Hold up. Being young does not mean being safe. Yes, it's true that the elderly are at higher risk, but anyone can get the virus. The effect is even worse if you have a chronic condition like hypertension, heart disease, lung disease, and diabetes, or weakness in your immune system. If you are living with these conditions, be extra careful. Wash your hands with soap and water. Use hand sanitizer with at least 60% alcohol when hand washing is not possible. Avoid touching your face. Take steps to boost your immunity through proper nutrition, exercise, rest, and take your medication as prescribed. Limit being around people who have flu symptoms, even close family members.
Our health is in our hands. Together, through simple actions, we can stop the spread of coronavirus. This message was brought to you by the Bureau of Health Education.
Randomly picked PSA from whatever Caribbean country that's from. Hope you enjoyed it. Like that was ruled out, so Dixon will get the first point on their end. Correct it just a minute here. So 13-1 as perfect game for Bourbon is over now. It's going to be out, so good call. 2 points now for the Lady Bulldogs. That's going to be ruled in. I couldn't really tell a chair was in the way, but so we'll make it 14. Good effort by Dixon. It's going to be on the line, so 15-2. It looks like Bourbon, unless Dixon can pull something off, is going to win this first set. Swing on that first attempt right there. And violation on the Warhawks. So number 2 come into the game with the slightly bright colored hair for Bourbon. And serving is Tristan Matlock. Dixon cuts it down to 11. up that next point as 16-4 in favor of the Warhawks. There are other players on that Dixon bench. They're just sitting further down for some reason. That's going to be out, so Bourbon looks like they are on track to pick up the win here. In, so Bulldogs will retain possession of the ball. Golf excitement going on right here. That was 13 for the Lady Bulldogs on that serve, and Dixon will pick up the point. That's Krista Crane. So a chance to gain another point. It's going to be, I believe that was in. That was close. Ruled out of bounds, so 18-6. Wins that point, so 18-7. Dixon's fighting back a little bit here. And we're 6 points away from ending this first set as Bourbon has a 19-7 lead. Set number 1 comes in for 7 for the Warhawks. And number 12 comes in for number 2. Double substitution. Just over the net, and Bourbon will have a lucky bounce on that as skimmed right along the net. Like just out of bounds, so 21-7. Bourbon now leads by 3 times in scoring wise. And Dixon will get the point, so this is where Dixon needs to make a comeback. Otherwise, Bourbon is not too far from a couple errors and a couple points, and Bourbon's going to win this first set. And along the net, we are off of Bourbon, out of bounds, so it is Bailey Roche. And a little miscommunication issue as Dixon will nearly cut this lead in half, 21-10. That's going to go into the net, so 3 points away from finishing this first set off for the Lady Warhawks. Net, but Bourbon will get a lucky low shot. Coming into the game is April Slauson for and see who she replaced. really fight, and that will make it game point for Bourbon. And game point, so first set for Bourbon will be back in about 3 minutes.
There's a lot of fear in coming back to school. I wasn't sure if I could do it. I'm a 40-year-old man that walked in there to get his high school diploma. It was very hard for me, but the teachers, the counselors, they help you. One of the teachers was Miss Araceli. Miss Araceli, she gave me direction. Every single time I had a question, she'll put down whatever she's doing and she'll come over and she'll sit there with you until you get it. Thank you, Miss Araceli. I know you make a difference in people's lives because of the person and teacher you are. I wanted to be here because I wanted to thank you for helping me get a beautiful gift. 50% of getting your high school diploma is walking through those doors. The other 50% is doing the work. Getting your high school diploma, it is a life-changing experience. It really is.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
Go to that.
I don't remember how it started. Our back and forth. Victory. Fumble. Repeat. It always came back.
Okay, here we go, throw it!
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
Nice.
And we are coming back for round 2 of JV contest. First one up for serve is number 12, Matlock. And looks like Bourbon will come away with the first point. We have some football-like jerseys on for the style of those. Have some 70s football jerseys. So 2-0 now for Bourbon. If you ever watched the Wonder Years, look at Kevin's New York Jets jersey. Very similar to that style. Not saying it's a bad thing, it's a good thing. I like that style. It's going to be out, and Dixon will get the first point. Good underhand serve. And that'll make it 3-1. I think that might have been 11 that serve. That was Kaylee Galvin on that last serve. Didn't actually pay attention. Sub coming in for Bourbon. Someone's probably thinking, you don't pay attention to a lot, do you? The answer is sometimes no. And Tracking the net on the Dixon side, so 4-1 lead in favor of Bourbon right now. Bourbon is just up the road from Cuba. The other Cuba. The Wildcat Cuba, for those wondering. And that one's going to be a long line drive, but that will fair foul, so another point for Bourbon. More hard shot for Dixon. Good effort on both teams there. I think a double hit it is, so 7-1, and Bourbon's kind of walking away from this one. Really sure what a Warhawk is. I think it's a plane, so I don't know if it's an actual Bourbon. Closest mascot I had was an eagle. So, orange-haired number 2 comes back in for 12 for the Warhawks. Oh, it's actually 7-2, so now it's 8-2. Course corrected itself. Going to get away from her, so 9-2, or I don't know if it's early or midway. There's not really a time scale on these. Tomorrow we'll be here for junior high boys basketball. I don't actually remember who the opponent is. Just check in to the page and we'll be live at 5 o'clock for some basketball. Number 4 for Bourbon with a good serve just over the net. And that'll get caught on the net on the Dixon side, so 11-2 as Bourbon appears that they may wind up picking up a second set win here pretty early. Again, we're here in the brand new Dixon High School, or new gym at least. And touching the net, so 13-2. Bourbon just needs one more win, and first the JV portion will be over this competition. Looks like Dixon's only got a couple subs on the bench. Just like that, we have a 14-2 lead here as Bourbon is flying away with this. Dixon will get a shot, so 14-3. Last match, they managed to get 10 points, which was far better than Tuesday night when they faced Eugene. Eugene came in a very good squad and won in 2 sets in both varsity and JV. That's going to get away from the Bulldogs, so 16-3 now. That is many times more. We'll use that exact number today. off of Bourbon. Dixon will pick up their 4th point. Dixon is one of only 3 schools in Pulaski County to have volleyball. I guess technically 4. The other 2 on this side of Fort Leonard Wood is Maranatha and Waynesville, both in the Waynesville-St. Robert area. Maranatha's in St. Robert. And Plato, the other Frisco League school with volleyball. And Licking is the only other Frisco League school to have volleyball. So a couple subs coming in for Bourbon as they lead 17-5. So 12-point lead, and they are expected to pull off a win here. It's going to take a pretty good comeback, but do a few too many of those, the comeback is possible. Never call it too early. So that is Roche at the line for Dixon. That should be in. That is in, so an ace on her part. For those wondering about college sports, all of the Missouri State fall sports except for golf and cross country is going to take place in the spring. So we're going to have a busy spring as football, soccer, some basketball I think is going to be delayed, volleyball, baseball, and softball are all going to be played in the spring this year. So it's going to be a very busy season for Missouri S&T over in Raleigh. There are many Misha schools that have done similar to move all their fall sports. Many of them depends on where they are, their health department. I have 18-7. The scoreboard has 17-7. It's because I have 1 extra point, and I shouldn't have, so 17-9. Now we have 18-9, so the score is caught up to itself, and I will be back after this phone call. And I am back. I guess couldn't hear no one. Tried to call back and nobody was there. So 21-10, still in favor of Bourbon here. And another foul ball for the Bulldogs. So 22-10 as they're in good position for the lead. Make sure to answer your phone when you're busy talking to other people and doing things. So especially during a broadcast, I'm sure that's not the best thing to do. But some good ball movement on their end, and Bourbon sets up for the shovel pass over. Dixon just a little short on that shovel pass, so 23-10, and 2 more points, and we'll wrap up the JV portion of the night. Dig by the Bulldogs. And Dixon stays alive a little bit, so 23-11. They've scored more than the first game, which shows some improvement here. Also, YMCA basketball signups are starting today, so if you've got a kid from 9 years old all the way to high school, or 18, they're welcome to sign up for basketball, and still working on some of the details of games and dates and all that, but as soon as that happens, we will let you know. Got a double substitution coming in. 2 for 12 and 5 for 1. And looks like after we got a game point here, I think we're taking like an 18-minute break or something. I don't actually remember. That's going to be counted as in, so that'll be the final wave off for the JV portion. We're back in a little bit for more volleyball.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 290,000 participants here in Missouri who take part in high school sports or activities.
are back for the varsity portion of the contest here as Dixon and Bourbon will once again compete for best out of 5 now, or first to 3 wins. And we're going to take a... First, we're going to switch this PSA because I'm sure you don't want to hear from the government of whatever country that was that I accidentally clicked earlier.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and move your head for playing over the next 20.
We will be back.
From the moment we met, it felt like we fit.
Thank you for showing me what unconditional love looks like.
We are better when we are together. My life feels complete with you in it. Oh.
There's so many rewards in life. You coming into our home was one of the greatest rewards we could have ever had.
You know, it took 20 years and I got my 3rd child who was 17 at the time.
After you joined our family, it was like, I really do feel complete now.
It's so cool to watch the adult that you've become, and you really have done as much for us as you think we've done for you.
I ain't never felt so much love before in my life.
Thank you.
And we are back after the national anthem here. We will introduce our starters here. I think we will.
Let's continue to show respect and sportsmanship throughout this contest and refrain from negative cheer, chant, or behavior. The varsity team will be playing the best 3 out of 5 sets. We welcome our guests from Bourbon and wish all players good luck in tonight's game. Now, let's meet tonight's starting lineup. The starting lineup for the Lady Warhawks. Hannah Holland. Number 21, Cam Dagley. Number 1, Madison Lauderman. Number 10, Karis Webb. Number 8, Allie Hartman. Number 22, Victoria Lane. And number 8, Kelly Crandall. And now, the starting lineup for your Dixon Lady Bulldogs. Number 19, freshman Brooke Easterling. Number 22, freshman Risa Martin. Number 8, sophomore Aggie Alexander. Number 28, sophomore Haley Love. Number 18, junior Caitlin Baggett. Number 20, Addie McBride.
And those are your starters for Dixon. I didn't write them down, so please don't ask me who they are. I kind of forgot already, but we will. I have a roster, so we are all set for set 1. And Bourbon will be the first to tee it off here as they'll get first set. So front line is 19 and 28, so Haley Chubb and Camelin Baggett. And First serve will go to Bourbon. And second serve will also go to Bourbon. And Dixon will pick that serve up. So that's Dixon's first points of this game. And that might be, so that's ruled out as Dixon will tie it up. So Lady Bulldogs once again, we have 4 of them on the front line waiting for a short return. Good job by Dixon, and Dixon will take a 3-2 lead here. Dixon comes in with 1 win over Russellville, and Bourbon is yet to win a match. It's going to be off the wall, out in center field, but in this sport, that does not count. And Dixon is coming out strong, so 5-2 lead, the strongest showing they've had in a while here. That is Maddie McBride serving. And that'll make it 6-2 early on in this contest. It's going to be off the ceiling, which will knock the ball weird bounce, and Dixon will take a 7-2 lead. We do have some high ceilings here, but they're definitely not that high. The Warhawks collide, so 8-2 in favor of Dixon as they're building a solid lead here. They did this against Plato, and it didn't hold very long, so we have a point for Bourbon now, so make it 8-3. Both teams have good ball control so far. That's going to be out, so Dixon will get their 9th point as they are really taking advantage here. First winner out of best out of 3, or first to 3, not best out of 3. And Bourbon will pick up 4 points. Dixon will be given their 10th point here as some subs coming in on the Bourbon side. At the line is Abby Alexander. That appeared to be in. It was, so that will cut this lead in half, 10-5. Bourbon will pull within 4. That's going to be in, so Dixon will pick up that point. Both teams trading points now. Some more subs on the Bourbon side, and serving is Kamala Baggett. And soft touch, but not quite enough, so 7-11. And Dixon will pick up their 12th point as that will send 28 to the, that's Haley Chubb, or Haley Clubb, I'm sorry. And that serve will go into the net, so they will trade faults, and back to where we started here. 12-8 score, 4-point game. And 12-9 now, so Bourbon is clawing their way back into this. That's going to go back here in the scorer's table, and 12-10 in favor of Bourbon. It's going to be out, and 13-10 and back to Dixon. So Dixon leads 13-10. Bourbon had to serve the last set. Be out of bounds, so 2-point game now, 13-11 here in the first set of this contest still. Trading a couple feeds back and forth, but Dixon's able to get it, and they'll pick up the 3-point lead, 14-11. One good thing about this gym is it has air conditioning. And that's going to give Bourbon a free point and cut this within 2. So both teams really just trading faults here. Not a lot of action generally. But if that continues, Dixon will wind up winning still. So it's kind of like football. You get the lead, you keep it on the floor, or keep it on the ground, and you run with it. So double hit, 13-15. Going to be out, and Dixon will pick up their 16th point, as up to this point Dixon has 1 win and 1 set total that they've gotten all year. So they've won a total of 3 sets so far. Well, yes, technically they've won 4 sets because of the 3. Something you see here compared to bigger schools is the height is generally not there. So within a point, 15-16 now. Dixon has the 16 points, though. That's going to be another point for Dixon, so 2-point advantage once again, 17-15. And that's going to be a foul ball into the cheap seats, so 18-15. And timeout for Bourbon. We'll be back after this 1-minute PSA about I don't remember what this is.
From the moment we met, it felt like we fit.
Thank you for showing me what unconditional love looks like.
We are better when we are together. My life feels complete with you in it. Oh.
There's so many rewards in life. You coming into our home was one of the greatest rewards we could have ever had.
You know, it took 20 years, and I got my third child, who was 17 at the time.
After you joined our family, it was like, I really do feel complete now.
It's so cool to watch the adult that you've become, and you really have done as much for us as you think we've done.
And we are back out of the timeout, so Dixon has the serve. I believe that was Abby Alexander on the serve. That would give Bourbon their 16th point. And Dixon can't hang in there, so Bourbon will have the chance to tie this up. Both teams are hanging in there strong. Dixon will get another 2-point cushion here. You have to win by 2. So this very well may come down to that 2-point cushion at the end. That was 28 with the serve for the Lady Bulldogs. That's club. And Dixon extends their lead to 3, so 20-17. I don't actually know if everyone has to serve. I would assume they would, but as I mentioned, I haven't studied this a whole lot. I am a cross-country and track coach, so I can give you mile splits all day long. Actually, quarter-mile splits for track. And it looks like one will come in for 5 for Bourbon, and she may be the tallest one out there. Her and 21, possibly. It's going to be a free point for Dixon, so Lady Bulldogs will once again get a 3-point cushion, and they are 4 points away from picking up a set win. And with that spike, that will give them a 4-point cushion. So remember, though, any mistake or bad serve point will go to the other team. So mistakes really penalize you here. It's kind of like if every missed pass was into the net. And it's kind of like if every missed pass in football would count as a touchdown for the other team. Mistakes can be costly. And Dixon's 1 point away from closing the first set out. They did have a win against Plato. I do remember that now. Or when they won the first set. So 24-19, but Dixon sits in a good spot. That is Lisa Martin. She's a freshman, and she had the either luck or misfortune of being on a basketball team of mine. Probably misfortune. And Dixon will close this out. We'll be back in about 3 minutes with more volleyball.
There's a lot of fear in coming back to school. I wasn't sure if I could do it. I'm a 40-year-old man that walked in there to get his high school diploma. It was very hard for me, but the teachers, the counselors, they help you. One of the teachers was Miss Araceli. Miss Araceli, she gave me direction. Every single time I had a question, she'll put down whatever she's doing and she'll come over and she'll sit there with you until you get it. Thank you, Miss Araceli. I know you make a difference in people's lives because of the person and teacher you are. I wanted to be here because I wanted to thank you for helping me get a beautiful gift. 50% of getting your high school diploma is walking through those doors. The other 50% is doing the work. Getting your high school diploma, it is a life-changing experience. It really is.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
I don't remember how it started. Our back and forth. Victory. Fumble. Repeat. It always came back.
Okay, here we go, throw it! Yeah.
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
Nice.
And we are back for set 2 here, I believe, as they're sorting things out. And Dixon will begin with the ball. So Dixon picked up a win in the first set. And Dixon will open this with a point. So good job by the Lady Bulldogs so far tonight, as they have come out and really done what they needed to win that last one. Bourbon will get that, so we're tied 1-1. And that will give Bourbon a 2-1 lead now. be good save by Bourbon. And Dixon will knot this up at 2 apiece. It's like number 19 serving at the line. Good dig by Bourbon, and that's going to be a out of field double over the wall, but in this case, it counts as a point. So good job for Brooke Easterling, as she is adding, going on her possibly her 3rd point here. Long serve. And another one out of bounds, so Dixon takes a 5-2 lead early. If you'd like to have your business featured in one of these broadcasts for your support of the Lady Bulldogs, let me know. Send me an email or give me a call, something of that nature, and we can work something out, as the money, some of the money will go back into the Dixon School District here for, haven't figured out the reason yet, but it will go back into the district. Maybe lunch, maybe scholarship, it could be, you know, I hope I could do many things. It just depends on sponsorships and things like that. That's going to be a drop in bounds, so 6-3. Still in favor of Dixon, though. You could be the sponsor of the floor cam. I am looking at getting a better camera eventually. And too hard on the return, so 6-4 in favor of Dixon. Be featured here along with Security Bank of Pulaski County or American Family Insurance. That's going to drop in, so Bourbon will get lucky on that point and come away with that. Dixon thought it was out. Bourbon will get back within 1 point here. Nice little backward spin on the ball as Dixon takes an 8-6 lead. So Lady Bulldogs. That is Baggett serving. And somehow the ball got over the net. That one's going to be a palm there or double hit. So 9-6. So Baggett going for her second point in a row. We have a reserve, I guess, so communication issue. I have 9-6 on my score. They have 8-6. Going to be out, so I guess now it's 9-6. A shovel serve as Bourbon will take a timeout. We'll be back after this 1-minute PSA.
I don't remember how it started. Our back and forth. Victory. Fumble. Repeat. It always came back.
Dad! Okay, here we go, throw it! Yeah.
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
Nice.
And both teams are out as Dixon will serve again. It's going to go into the net, so we're back to a 3-point game. Go out off the Bulldogs, so 10-2 now. And 10-9. Dixon will give another 2-point cushion as they're able to stave off Bourbon for a little bit here. So once again, a 3-point game, still in favor of the Lady Bulldogs. And whistle. I think we have a rotation issue. So Reese, that is a point for Dixon. So that will give them 4 points now. So that will make it 14-9. The math didn't work right. favor of Dixon. Now we have 15-9, so 6-point lead. Biggest lead of this match for Lady Bulldogs. That's club back serving. As I mentioned earlier, I don't actually know their way they rotate for serves. Kind of have an idea for position, but used to the old-fashioned PE volleyball. Sometimes not very competitive. And that will give Dixon a 16-9 lead as they're on their way to get a 2-0 lead, which is only the second time this year, if they can do it. And we're going to have Dixon on that, so a little confusion there. I wasn't quite sure where that was going either. I guess they ruled interference on the net. And we have a timeout. We'll be back after this 1-minute PS.
There's a lot of fear in coming back to school. I wasn't sure if I could do it. I'm a 40-year-old man that walked in there to get his high school diploma. It was very hard for me, but the teachers, the counselors, they help you. One of the teachers was Miss Araceli. Miss Araceli, she gave me direction. Every single time I had a question, she'll put down whatever she's doing and she'll come over and she'll sit there with you until you get it. Thank you, Miss Araceli. I know you make a difference in people's lives because of the person and teacher you are. I wanted to be here because I wanted to thank you for helping me get a beautiful gift. 50% of getting your high school diploma is walking through those doors. The other 50% is doing the work. Getting your high school diploma, it is a life-changing experience. It really is.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
So Lady Bulldogs are waiting for Bourbon to get set as they will have the serve. They lead 17-9 late in this second set. Problem with volleyball is mistakes cost you in points. And that will double up the lead for Dixon as that gives them a big cushion. Even with a few mistakes, they're still able to hold on to it. Please remember, these contests are sportsmanship related here, so please show the best sportsmanship you can while you're at high school and any games, really, because your sportsmanship shows on your students and other people. So that makes it 18-11. Dixon still leads by 7. They're going to have to get over that 20-point hump to be safe here. And that'll push them close to it. That'd give them 19 points now. So Martin will come to the line. And there's the 20-point hump the Lady Bulldogs need. So now they just need to play good, solid defense and avoid mistakes. That will give the other team points. So Martin, a good basketball player also, along with volleyball. And Bourbon will come away with the point there as a little off on trajectory. 3 comes in for 10. 10 comes in for 3 for Bourbon. And looks like, I think 20 is serving. Good dig. And Bourbon will get within 7. So the Lady Bulldogs are not quite out of the doghouse yet. Last time Bourbon came within a couple, but Dixon was able to ride it out, and they won. So that cuts it down to 5 now, as this makes it a much tougher contest. But that will give Dixon a 1-point present, and 4 more of those. The Lady Bulldogs will come away with the second set win here. Presents are always good, and that's going to be, we'll just call that one an ace. Not quite sure if it's a literal ace there, but so 2 points away, and Dixon looks like they're going to pick up 2 sets here, as that'll put them in position to possibly pull this off with 1 more win. So point will go to Bourbon. I don't know if anyone's a Lakers fan, but the Lakers are really hitting it off right now. That will be out, so game point for Dixon, or set point. And Dixon will pick up that win, as we'll be back in about 3 minutes with more volleyball.
I don't remember how it started. Our back and forth. Victory. Fumble. Repeat. It always came back.
Okay, here we go, throw it! Yeah.
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
Nice.
And we are back for set number 3, as Bourbon will come out and serve on the front line. We have 19 for the Lady Bulldogs, Easterling, and Looks like the other two are hanging off the line for a long serve. That's going to be out, and Dixon will pick up this first score. So Lady Bulldogs, a good start so far. Dixon, good. Good shot by Bourbon, though. Dixon's still able to keep it in play. As Dixon will get a 2-0 lead here. They currently lead the series 2-0, so win here will finish this off as a final win. As that'll get away from them, so Bourbon will get the 1 point. So Bourbon, in order to win this match, now has to win 3 sets in a row, which is definitely tough for both these teams as they're both evenly matched up. That's going to drop in, so Bourbon will get an ace on that. Good serve by Bourbon. And Bourbon gets a second ace in a row. 21 is definitely having a very good matchup right now. And Dixon will tie it up, so 3-3. Dixon looking to pull off a sweep here if they can. Strike for the Lady Bulldogs, so Dixon will take a 4-3 lead in this pivotal third game. And Bourbon with the second good save. Dixon on the same side, they're able to send it back across the net. Set up for the spike. A little bit of trouble there. We're going to have so Bourbon will wind up getting the point there as both players were in the net at one point. Almost like interference on that. However, Bourbon will get the point. That's going to be a long drive out of bounds, and we're back knotted up at 5 apiece. We have soft serve over the net. That was, I don't have number 6 on my roster. Got 6 right. That is a number 8. That is Alexander. And that's going to be a long line drive in foul territory. So 6-6. Dixon will, so three line drives in a row there. Number 3 for number 10 comes in. Center line drives. The Lady Bulldogs were playing softball earlier today. I did not have an update on that score. As soon as I get an update, I will let you know. And tomorrow is football. I will be here broadcasting the junior high basketball game. I might make it to the football game. Actually, I don't think there's a local game going on. I think Lebanon's away, Rolla's game's canceled, and Waynesville is in Bolivar. So I will have a football-less Friday night. And another one a little hard, so Dixon has the 2-point cushion once again. If I move the camera to their side before I switch, it might help a little better. Too hard, so lots of overpowering hits right now, but Dixon still is hanging in there. Quick substitution for Lady Bulldogs, or for the Lady Warhawks. And 2-point lead once again in favor of Dixon. Martin back for the Lady Bulldogs. And 3-point lead for Dixon as they are doing what they need to build this up and possibly come away with the win tonight. Two-point difference once again. For Bourbon to win, they have to win 3 straight sets. And we had not sure what happened there. We had a complication issue out there, and Dixon got the point after the foul into the right bleachers over here. And hard hit by the Bulldogs, so 13-9. And we have a timeout. We'll be back after this 1-minute PSA.
There's a lot of fear in coming back to school. I wasn't sure if I could do it. I'm a 40-year-old man that walked in there to get his high school diploma. It was very hard for me, but the teachers, the counselors, they help you. One of the teachers was Miss Araceli. Miss Araceli, she gave me direction. Every single time I had a question, she'll put down whatever she's doing and she'll come over and she'll sit there with you until you get it. Thank you, Miss Araceli. I know you make a difference in people's lives because of the person and teacher you are. I wanted to be here because I wanted to thank you for helping me get a beautiful gift. 50% of getting your high school diploma is walking through those doors. The other 50% is doing the work. Getting your high school diploma, it is a life-changing experience. It really is.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
And we're back, and I believe Dixon still has the ball. They do. It is 16 McBride on the serve. And as quick as I can get my camera over there, the ball was too much for Bourbon to handle. So 14-9. Be a little too much, so 6-point lead, biggest cushion of the game for Dixon right now. back to 5. And Bourbon starts to storm back into this. I think I almost matched the Misha colors perfectly. So just like that, the Lady Warhawks are back in this competition. So 4-point lead again. Real challenge. Once you get over 20, you have the advantage in this game. So Dixon is 3 points away from that cushion for very high chance of the win if they can hit 20. As Dixon will extend their lead to 6 points. And we have a timeout, so we'll be back after this PSA.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 290,000 participants here in Missouri who take part in high school sports or activities.
Coming back, the Lady Bulldogs have 19-12 lead with this being the final set here. It's going to be out, I believe. We haven't had a decision yet. So we have a reserve, I guess, so no decision made on that. Bourbon will get that off the reserve. And the ball will take a trip to bleacher land, I guess. Still have one that I don't know if the janitors ever figured out where it went. Lost one up in the ceiling yesterday, or 2 days ago. That's going to drop in. So 5-point game once again. Dixon just 6 points away from winning this game tonight. He's really got to clamp down on the defense though here and can't make mistakes. So that will give Dixon 20 and push them close to where they need to be. 21 for the Lady Bulldogs, so 4 points away now. And Dixon is 3 points away, and barring a major comeback here, the Lady Bulldogs will win this. And mathematically, Dixon has a nearly guaranteed chance to win. And this will be game point for the Lady Bulldogs as it is not even 7:30, so it's been a very good short night. And Bourbon's able to stake off the final shot so far. As we will end this 25-15. Thank you for watching, and we'll be back here for basketball tomorrow. Have a great